Okay, let me show you guys what we got here real quick. It's about, well, it's going on 5 o'clock p.m. and the wind is picking up and it shifted, coming from the east more than the south. So we got a new plan. We're gonna hunt this pine edge because this is the coolest part, because it's hot. It's like 84, 85 degrees. But we're gonna hunt this edge right here, and they come out all along it. The only reason why I put up on this ridge is because it's really thick right in here, and they're not likely gonna come out right here behind me. But they do come out, just right there. And then down where it dips, and you can see the van over there. But I've sat there, right there, and watched deer come out of here early, like about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And we're set up here. I even got the camera in the tree. The shot zone is all clean, so no grass can keep things. Sorry. I got it set in the tree, and I got it cleared so no grass can sway and make it go out in and out of focus. There's a few taller ones, but I think they're far enough away, and I don't want to give myself away, because when I sit down in here, this is over my head. So I got my knee pads right there where the water bottles are. I just put them on, and then I just get up, sit on my back on my heels, and then I slowly get up while I'm drawing, hopefully. And I don't know how far away that road is yet. Well, here, we got the rangefinder right here. I just literally just got set up and sat down and rolled around like I would if I was uncomfortable. And so you're gonna find out what this is just as quick as I am. Oops, gotta do it right. It looks like about 10 yards to that road. I don't believe it though. Hold on, let me get it better. Yeah, 7 yards, that's what I thought. But I'm between two bushes. So let me back up a little without being too loud. I'm down in between two bushes. You can see how down in there I am. And then it drops down a little bit right here, right after this bush, drops down and goes into a little flat there. And then it does the same here, except it climbs up for a little while till about right there. Well, till about right here, then it drops over. So they may get by me and go down there, but I'm hoping that when they do, they'll go back in and come back around because of the van. But we're going to get tucked in here. This is our game plan for now. I think it might work because I've seen deer come through here a lot. And the wind is coming from right down that road. So all we got to do is just keep our movement very small. Very, very small. Because you're almost in the wide open to them. They're used to seeing two bushes, not three. I am in full leafy camo, head to toe, face mask and all. So, but yeah, we're gonna be quiet now, and all we got to do is just pay attention. I'll stand up until I think it's not safe, and just keep peeking around this bush, because they can come out from way down there. Here, let's range that. Down there at the corner. The wood line just at the corner where it turns, goes down there and it turns, it goes back onto that private property. But right there at that corner, when they come out, that's 126 yards. I'll do it again. Yep, 126. Sorry for the wind. But, well, I'm not sorry for the wind. I love it. It's keeping me cool. Like I said, on 85 degree day, I'm expecting the deer come right out here in the shade and browse around for a while. And then they're going to come walking right down this road like they typically do. I don't want to say they always do, but they typically come out and walk right down this road. And right there it's swampy, but for some reason they go up to that oak and go around the other side of that oak and go down and then go up onto that ridge up there. So I'm hoping that we'll get that nice 7 to 8 yard shot right here, completely broadside. No, I'm looking for a doe here because it's hot and I want to be able to recover it quickly, you know, waiting around for that buck, which is, you know, stupid because I'm polluting this area big time right now. So this is one of those situations where if it's a nice deer, you take it because you may never get a chance to come back in here again. Anyway, that's the plan for right now, and I'm going to hook the camera back up on the stand down there. I have that ready to go and make sure I got enough battery for it. When I say camera, I mean my phone. So, just so you know, this phone, it takes better video than my actual camera. And that's because I bought a cheap camera just for headshots, which I also forgot. It's in the van. That's why I had to come up with a way to, as long as you don't bump that, that stays perfectly still. And I was going to go higher, but I had to figure out a way to turn it on and start filming without being seen. And this bush would have been better because I would have been able to catch him, you know, more like that angle. But this is okay because I can get broadside and quartering away. I got it set up so it's from that pole is right at the edge. So you will see this shot ground level at the deer. That'll be your shot. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to settle down and drink a little bit of water. And hopefully I won't have to take a piss real quick. But I do got my small game arrows. The yellow feathered ones are for squirrels and let me show you. So I gotta get down here anyway and get settled in. These heads here, they're for squirrels and let me see if I can get that in there. There we go. These are for squirrels and whatever birds are in season. That's why I got that one. And these ones are strictly for rabbits. These are 150 grain long field tip with small game stoppers on the ends, or I mean in between. Yeah, these things, they stop them right now. But anyway, I got those with me, and I got my broadheads for the deer. So yeah, we'll never know. I mean, anything could come out on this edge right here. And we're hunting. I got tags for a lot of animals, so it is what it is. This is what I do. Sorry to offend if I do. Alright, I just got shuffled around here and got my stuff put away. Alright, see you when I shoot them, or see you when I see deer coming. Okay, it's going on about 6:45. We got about hour and 45 minutes of daylight. I've been looking through all these little peepholes, watching for deer down through there. So far I haven't seen anything, but this is prime time. That's why I'm doing this video right now. As an update, I'm expecting, or I'm planning my shoot for right there. Dry my throat there. But yeah, I'm expecting a deer to come out all along here and then come out and use that road and then come right down here. Damn. A little dry throat there, but anyway. And then they go down just before that big oak tree right there. the sunshine, I guess. I don't know. There's acorns up there. I'm not sure if they're white or red. Can't tell from here. But I've also been glassing really, really hard. Like, you can kind of see where there's a saddle. That's an actual, like right over there. Right about there. There's an open, grassy area where that two ridges come together, and deer like to come out right there. So I've been really glassing and watching, because if they do, they'll probably come right down. They'll come out right out here, and maybe they'll come up the road, maybe not. I don't know, but you don't want deer from up there spotting you moving around down here. That's not that far. That's probably, I don't know, 150, if that, 120 to 150 yards. So they can spot you moving around. So you gotta keep a good eye out. Anywhere right now. They could even be coming back and come this way. You really don't know. I've seen both happen. So right now, it's prime time. The squirrels are all been waking up, been chattering behind me. And this thick stuff right here. And it's thick. I mean really thick. There are trails that come out of them. Most of them are all down there. All along down there. All the deer come out. Okay, I'm going to put the camera back down there. So it's ready to go. I just wanted to give an update and a few tips here. When you're range finding, you don't necessarily have to know how far that telephone pole is over there, because the deer aren't going to walk way over there. But it gives you a good line of shot. So what I do is I use that as a reference, and then I range the ground right there, or the back part of the road and the front part of the road, because they could be either way, and then just get an average. Get an average between the two. Usually it's about the same, but you don't have to worry too much. Same with, there's a little bush right there. I don't care how far that is away, but just below that on the road, there's a couple little dark spots. So I ranged those, and that told me they were 13 yards. So, but now I know if I shoot directly in line with that little bush, it's 13 yards there. Any further out, it's going to change. Any further in, it's going to change. But I know right there is 13 yards. Same with the pole. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like 9 yards or something to that pole. I mean, to the road in line with the pole. So that's just a little tip on how to use your rangefinder. And same with down here. Always make sure that you know, like that little bush right there. I know how far that away is, because right behind it is a trail that comes out. So I know where that is, and that over there. You know, I've ranged everything within that area. So in my mind, I know, I got between a 12 and 15 yard shot. Anywhere in there, in that little area, is 12 to 15 yards. That's pretty much my given. So anything that comes out right there, you got to be careful. They very well could. So when you're scouting or searching for deer, always go slow like this, because they could be standing right there, and yeah, you won't see them until they jump, because you're moving too quick. And another tip, get right up tight to a bush, and when the wind is coming because it'll grab your scent and take it up in the air and do all kinds of things. But not only that, you can cut little holes. I don't know, can't really see them because of the camera, but yeah, you can see that one right there. I just went in and just reached in with my hand and snapped branches off, so I got little holes that I can look down through and watch that road. And I just pivot really slow. And if I'm inside this bush real tight, all it look like is just the light shining through, making changes. And then I got more over here. There's a bunch in here, but they're hard to get on the camera. But anyway, those are a couple tips. When you're ground hunting, you don't want to be seen at all. And you want to see the deer before they see you. So, concealment all the way. Like I said, come around the corner really, really slow and watch your edge the whole time. Because they could be standing right there. And if they are, just stand still. Wait for them to be comfortable and then sneak backwards really slow and watch them. And then keep an eye through your bushes. You know, if he's flicking his tail and being comfortable, just play on that. And these things, whether you use binoculars or a monocular, I'm blind in my left eye, so it's redundant to have binoculars. But these allow you to see through trees like that, right through them, and see movement that you would never see otherwise. And you want to see that before they see through that and see you over here moving, because you're pretty wide open. You know, I got good front cover and I got good back cover, so I'm set up good for the hunt. But you also got to set up good for what's around the hunt. You know, another tip, I know I'm gonna have to shoot this way. No, I can't be way out here watching that deer come up the road the whole time. You know, I gotta be way back in here. Like so. The road's out there, and when he comes out, I'm shooting toward that pole at a quartering away. Just like quartering away. He's not gonna see me draw, because I'm gonna draw while he's way back in here. You know, depending on how fast he's going. And you can almost tell that by how they're walking up the road. You know, they use this road to move along pretty good, to get right up through here, to get around that corner, and get right up in there. So, hopefully, I won't even have to do the ramp and stop them. I just want to be able to shoot it. I want it to be comfortable. Because I know when I shoot it, it's going to bolt that way. And that is wet swamp. So, yeah. But anyway, some tips for you. Just make sure you got it. See how I got it packed? Just make sure you got yourself packed that area. Make sure you got yourself an area packed for the shot, as well as for watching and looking. That's my scouting area. That's the area I use to move around and sit down, grab a snack, whatever. Over here is my shooting area. I duck up right into that tree so I can just pull back and shoot that way right there. Alright, let's hope that happens. Well, that's a wrap for day one. The sun is gone. It looks like it's brighter out than it really is. It's dark. It's headlight dark. I just got finished packing everything up. And we are going home to eat something, take a shower, and get up and do it again in the morning. So, closing out day one, we didn't see any deer at all. Heard a lot of stuff tonight behind me, but yeah, I know I heard turkeys roosting in there. squirrels up the wazoo. And I might have heard some deer roaming, you know, like just walking around. Because you hear them little sticks and little twigs snapping. Like, you know, when they're stepping. But anyway, we'll do it again tomorrow.